assassin, but FY has 10 tangos, magic wand, and the healing side.
Oh, he is in trouble, isn't he? Cask helped him a little bit, but ZTY just out of range for the finish. Ame, he's going to be blocked by Puppy a little bit. Puppy will just walk it off, actually. In fact, Capture's now coming in, and Rubik could be the one in trouble. You see up here, Yao, he's going to pop the self heal on up. Maybe get here in time to help. Nope, Rubik goes down, and the Fade Bolt not nearly enough damage to take out OD with them. So Secret, nice response there. 2-0 start.
Oh, Puppy picks up an Arcane Rune, cast a couple of spells, TP, and still has 180 mana.
Look at how defensive they're playing now. See, can they really fight this though? I mean, Puppy's at half-life. CTI also at half-life. This seems a little scary here if you're Secret.
Nyx Assassin does not have a mana, so they should just, well, maybe with the proc from the OD aura. But right now, at this moment, LGD's lane is pretty much stronger.
Yeah. So going back to what we were just talking about there before, Lacoste, not yet. OD goes down. All right, there we go.
So yeah, if you want to say back to the bot lane, Tiny against the Tidehunter, well, Tiny needs stacks because of the new changes to how 3-throw works. Has 5 charges when it's maxed.
True.
So he can pretty much flash farm, but he needs some stacking. And if they just play 3 against 3 on the top lane, they won't be able to find any stacks.
Okay.
So they need the Queen of Pain to be active. She already had the TP. Once she gets to level 6 with the Sonic Wave, she can just help out the lanes. But Tidehunter's gonna get a lot. I talked about it during the pick stage. Can they take her down?
Oh my gosh, the Yap God gets out. That was close right there.
Take him down. So, yeah, well, Tidehunter is one of the heroes if he builds into, let's say, Hood first item, maybe second item. He can easily be in Tiny's face all game.
So Tiny, it sounds like ultimately you're fine. Just the idea that we're going to be playing the recovery game on him. It's all about getting Queen of Pain, especially with Star. Because yeah, you even look at OD. OD's only 7-2 right now when it comes to his CS. In fact, he's in trouble right here. He could be going down. He uses the Astral Imprisonment on the creeps right there to farm, and little did you know, Sand King and Rubik were roaming in. Victoria picks up credit for the kill. Both Tiny and OD are off to a struggle, man. Queen of Pain, Fata, it's really good relying on him more, it seems like.
Yeah, the good lane placement, they actually swapped the lanes from LGD, which favors them a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Puppy Smoke, they're gonna dive Shadowfiend on mid lane.
That's the plan. Will they be successful with the kill? Maledict is up. I'm guessing it's level 1. Yeah, he's on level 2 in total. So definitely the kill, but at what cost? Now Victoria putting in with just in him, although Sand King's rotating over. It's going to say Rubik could be in trouble now, but Sand King a little bit too intimidating of a threat to just dive this by any means. But as I say that, I mean, I have a feeling they still want to go, definitely, but hug that tower. So yeah, they are really making a point to lock down this middle lane, and gotta say, so far it's working pretty well, Team Secret here.
But the bottom lane Tidehunter is gonna hit level 6 pretty soon. Yeah, he already is level 6. So with the TP, mana boots, he has enough mana, HP just to stay on the lane, help out if they try to dive. One more time, that Shadowfiend on the mid lane. Shadowfiend with super ultra defensive, like Mango, Ring of Aquila. I'm surprised he didn't get the raindrops as well.
Speaking of, you're talking about items right there, that's early on, but theory crafting a little bit for the Shadow Fiend, especially with the new raise power and how, you know, the consecutive raises can be so pretty good in general. Is there the idea of the build of maybe that yields the axe as, oh, Ame gets the kill. I believe that's at the top lane, yeah. OD goes down again in the bottom lane, Yao goes down in response, so action all over the place, Witch Doctor falling as well. So, going back to my point though, that kind of build, or would you rather see, you know, the Yasha, the Manta, the more the right click, etc.?
Still undiscovered, but he can be played both ways, especially with level 10 spell amp. You can easily go for a Blink Dagger, Aghanim, BKB build. Ravage on the bottom lane.
No stun even necessary to follow. I mean, he already used it initially, and it's on a cooldown, but Yeah, Ravage to guarantee that kill. That's one of those big cooldowns early on, but you know, it guarantees a kill on a solid core and Tiny. I think you're just fine.
That's why we have a spell to use.
That's true.
So, yeah, well, Shadowfiend on the level 25, 40% cooldown reduction. That's pretty big. Imagine if you have a Shadowfiend with the Refresher Orb and Aghanim Scepter. That's a lot of magical damage.
That is potentially a lot. Fata only deals a lot of magic damage, but it's not going to be enough. FY TP's away. You saw Fata, he was queuing up the Sonic Wave right there, but he realized it's Tidehunter, man. You talked about that. This guy's just too tanky. Not nearly enough damage for the kill, and so he decides to hold on to it, which is good. He still has a cooldown now, but Tidehunter, he's looking good. We're talking a lot about Tiny and the lack of the start that he's having, but man, that Tidehunter 41-11 is up there with this Phantom Leader team that's essentially free farming at the top lane.
Oh, he actually dodges the stun. The Doppelganger has 17 magic on charges, so should be careful.
He's going to walk back. The Absolutors also need to be a bit careful, but again, just having a walk away Spirit Lance used right there. Imprisonment, he's damaged before he went into it. Though I think a full kill. Big dive come down. CTY's going to fall to Ame, and now Yasha's going to somehow escape. No more DPs, but in double kill for the Phantom Lancer. The last game, it was pretty slow. I think there was like 3 kills at 10 minutes. We already have 11 kills combined at 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's why we didn't cast the first game, because it's kind of boring the first couple of minutes. We just tuned in for the game now too. Even Shadowfiend rotated on the top lane to actually secure the tower. Bottom lane, Tidehunter should be careful with level 2 Kraken Shell. He's not actually that tanky at all. As I mentioned, he's go for that Hood first item. There's a lot of magical damage coming out from Team Secret early on.
Oh yeah, especially with the start of this game, right? I mean, the fact that Fata and Queen of Pain, he's kind of the shining star, you could say, for this dire side, and so he's all about that magic damage. So yeah, Hooded Defiance into the pipe is going to be a very, very valuable item in this game for LGD. How about the Nyx Assassin? I mean, he has the urn early on, which is good.
So, I don't know, interesting, that's the word, I guess.
Okay.
Brown boots plus one more item.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have an EP at one point. Meanwhile, top lane, is playing so aggressively. Can he take down Queen of Pain? Two charges. Queen of Pain should be careful.
Oh, he's just living life, man. 1,500 gold saved up. He's on his way to Yasha. Gonna be going that Manta first. Even no defusal just yet. He's not prioritizing it, but this game, I guess with the start especially, he's feeling like he doesn't need it at this point.
I feel like you should always go for defusal blade, Phantom Lancer, or not a big fan of Boots Trowel, but if you have lineup that does well the early stages, you don't need to fight early on. Let's see, maybe it's just gonna be a casual Yasha into defusal.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, we have a Shadowfiend who has actually Yule Filter queued up, so it's gonna be a magical damage Shadowfiend, which I actually prefer this patch.
Again, with the new talents and just how the raises work as you're getting, it seems like that's not the go-to by any means, but it's definitely something that is not surprising to see. Jeez, they are just all over the place. I'm just missing everything. Okay, that was 3 kills. I swear happened, but the big one, of course, Ame going down over there on Phantom Lancer. That's kind of a streak stopper, right? A 5-kill streak stopper, 700 gold for Fata and like Queen of Pain. That's a pretty significant kill, actually.
Let's get back to the game. Queen of Pain on top of Network. The Phantom Lancer right now has Veil finished and some extra gold. They just want to focus the tower right now. The Ravage being ready.
Speaking of that, TPs are coming in, so Ravage, as you mentioned, ready to go. Gush on the Absolutors. FY just kind of zoning them out. If you're secret, you pretty much know that Ravage is still ready, so you have to play very careful right here as far as commit to a defense. So they're ultimately not going to do that in the end. LGD kind of bullies them out, and they have a 5,000 worth lead 11 minutes into this game. Again, Fata is doing well, and you mentioned kind of that comeback, if anything, for the teams, getting that kill on Phantom Lancer you just got, but what's the game plan moving forward for Secret, you think? I mean, Tiny, I feel like goes back to being like that key, right? Where getting the stacks and just letting him recover that way is perhaps...
They have to get Nyx into level 6, just provide some vision. But they're going to lose bottom tower as well. Maybe they even want to continue, because they know they really can't fight. OD is pretty much like a creep at the moment. Just 2-3 build on Astral and or S Aura being level 6 minutes in, that's pretty bad for Team Secret right now. So we need to give OD a lot of time to recover.
Yep. Well, Ace, he is being kited pretty heavily by Lancer here. The Illusions helping to do so, and ultimately Ame getting away, although Pata finds him. Gonna play a Shadow Strike, but we'll just walk away. How about Pata's decision to go for the early field Discord? I guess we did talk about a lot of magic damage on this team, so it does seem like it's gonna have good synergy with them. But another fight breaking out. You got the bottom laying down here. Pearl Strike into the epicenter. There comes the damage, and it catches the Witch Doctor at least for the kill. It's only one kill, 2 ultimates used. Pata nearby on the Queen of Pain. C2Y, he's gonna run back in as well. On the imprisonment onto the somebody over there in the blue belts. Rubik actually gets the kill right there. C2Y is not getting away. Sonic Wave just on a Titan, but finally going to finish off OD as he was just simply trying to run at that point. And toss it in the air, takes out Tanking and flying those front lines, though. He is a freaking baller, just so beefy. And Somnus trying to use near the Requiem channel is going to be activated. No, it keeps canceling it, choosing not to use it just yet. But now Shadow Fiend has to be a little bit careful sneaking out. He absolutely lands the Impale. The cask soon to pull on 4 seconds. They might not even need it, though. Avalanche into the top spot by Gush from the Titan. Gets the rocket. It's also up, but the Spike Carapace come out from Yashes. Initially done, but nice raises right there to top Tiny, and Somnus still looking good. And guess who's here now? It's Ame. Ame coming in. Spirit Lance Povey. He gets hit, but going to be slowed down massively and eventually hit down by Titan. Now Somnus can snuck it away from this. The Impel misses, but it is enough damage. Now C2Y back into the fight. This could be second on him. This guy's just taking forever. Gapster's earned defensively to heal on up. Ame will finish off Woody though, and imprisonment stolen by Victoria right before that. You see Quick Pain able to at least get the turn kill finally and finish off Shadow Fiend and Fonda. Blink it back to base, Lacoste.
What is happening? At minute 13, you have a fight that lasts for 2 minutes.
Felt like
People just reviving and coming back into the fight. I just love the build on Shadow Fiend. I gotta say, the old Scepter. That's the at the point it was the standard build for Shadow Fiend. Now with Talent, it's a go.
What's the idea with it? Is there something along the lines of like you go and you heal someone and you Requiem, right? And as they come down, that's basically
that's the basic idea. But to have a early defensive item, booster, good setup for gangs. Movement speed, top lane. Did you see in that fight the extra damage coming out from the Raze?
I said well on Tiny especially. Yeah,
so much.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, that will definitely have a right there of getting those chains. So again, we've been obviously having a lot of these casters meeting going into this event, and we've been talking about a lot the patch, and that's one hero that I did continue to bring up with everyone, and it always came back to you. I mean, it's still Shadow Fiend in the end, especially Blitz. I know he was adamant about this. Like, still Shadow Fiend, he still dies early on, and I mean, I get that ultimately, of course, but again, we're seeing an example right here that if this was even with a bad start, but Shadow Fiend's always been good at recovering, and he's even better now because of the Raze.
I mean, Shadow Fiend right now, this team, they don't have anything to stop the Requiem. Once
Your green
and the Tide control, the buff he received, the extra AoE.
Yeah.
And it covers pretty much the whole
towers under attack.
We saw right there, I mean, another slow kill with it, but very worth it, especially on a hero like Woody. Just really, I mean, look at the other network. He's what, 7th right now at 3,200. That is just that's nothing. He's might as well be a support at this point, unfortunately. C2I having trouble. Ace say about Rubik with the save. With the defensive imprisonment, Titan gonna be tossed in, but again, FY very beefy, surviving for now. Ace goes down. FY still damage on a hit. Finally, the Sonic Wave will finish the job, and now Somnus. They can pick off him too. That would be big. Victoria though, trying to help out. The lock in with the Impel. The Death Ward is up, and they do get the kill on a Somnus. Ame though, he's not trying to pick up targets himself. As the imprisonment locking somebody here, that would be Puppy, and eventually be finished off by the Spirit Lance. You see Fata yelling for the get back. For good reason, so a pretty big exchange right there, and numbers-wise, I guess that wasn't bad for Secret by any means.
Yeah, it's better for Secret. LGD has had 70 gold advantage and a lot of XP advantage as well, so you get more gold. Nyx has the Spirit Soul, so that works pretty insane with the Maledict. That's why Witch Doctor is mixing it, because it makes the percentage of your HP, and it's against the Titan Hunter. I mean, it's magical damage right now, it's not pure damage anymore, still. So it's kind of countered by the good of science.
Yeah. That is a very early Spirit Vessel, though, man. 16 minutes of the game, essentially. I guess, you know, with all the fighting going on, of course, he has 4,000 net worth. And the brown boots, as you were talking about earlier, but usually Spirit Vessels you wouldn't see until the mid-game, if anything, you know, being in those position 4 heroes. But yeah, the fact that Yapsters is able to get it this early on is definitely some good value coming of that. And you see Ace, meanwhile, he's taking out at least a double stack in the Ancient. So.
Yeah, I really don't get the Phantom Lancer Manta style. Like, there's really no spells to dodge, not the remove, no spells to remove. I don't know.
See, yeah,
like a weird.
You're clearly an advocate of the diffusal, and guys, a lot of people would agree with that. I mean, honestly, including myself, it is so good on that hero. Meanwhile, FY, again, he's what the raid boss, but hell's easier raid for Secret right there.
Well, that's why they picked the counter in the but it's that Hunter can't remove that Maledict.
Yeah.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Do you find that kill now on me? But that man style you just mentioned, he's obviously working on the diffusal net, so it's not like passing it up completely, but it's just be kind of a secondary item really. And he could have had it by now, as the Manta going to send out some illusions here and stop this bottom push that's happening. I mean, Secret's. I feel like this is the theme of this team at times, where actually they're diving. I mean, this is going to be another big kill coming out. Avalanche, Maledict is up. He's going to use the Manta, but it's not going to matter. I mean, where's the support? They're getting her late, so Hami's going to go down. Yao coming in. Yeah, center though. That's in the Sandstorm. He's done by the Spike Carapace. The center not really doing the most damage other than on the Yaxor. He does have some Spirit Vessel charging, but not going to be able to use it there. So they do lose it Sass, but of course, you get bottom tier 2 as well as Phantom Lancer. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's Secret once again that net worth 4K right now. Also one point, Witch Doctor Maledict against Phantom Lance. If you hit it, you always know one is real.
Oh, good point, yeah. Almost like a detector tool.
Yeah.
Lacoste coming through. Yeah. That's why you're here. That was that's really good.
I'm good because I'm good.
Well,
I have like
you got the 2K
analyst thingy. Queen of Pain with almost full Shiva. That's finished.
Yeah, I noticed that. So going the Veil into.
Yeah, that's a lot of armor against Phantom Lancer, against Shadowfin, Gosh as well. Also, they can lack vision. It's assassins, so it provides vision in a team fight, and also one way to create the illusions from Phantom Lancer.
Okay. So, but let's talk about, you know, the counter argument here. You know, well, what he's doing in place of course, is an Orchid, right? Because a lot of Queen of Pains go Orchid.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about basketball a little bit. We're in China after all, popular here now.
Any fun games you watched?
I was telling you the other night was that one crazy score there. Yeps, by the way, he's gonna find an opening. He's just damage to your vessels. Drops below half, full pace, swing an avalanche. It's gonna land, but Ace realizes, nope, it's a trap. He's the yield, pop up in the air, and there's that combo we're talking about. Requiem comes down with some raises. 1, 2, 3, and down goes Tiny. Guess who lived? It's a tank game.
Even the tankiest motherfucker like a Tiny goes down so quickly.
Yeah.
Shadowfin, multi-plus triple raise. As mentioned, they don't have anything to stop the Shadowfin DK.
The Roshan, they're gonna try, aren't they? Yeah, they're no Tiny. 3 seconds, he's dead. No buyback even. So, yeah, Titan Ravage, and they have episode. You do not try to stop this, right? If you're Secret, this feels tough.
It's pretty cool.
Ravage.
They don't know. I wonder if they really know the extra scouts of the air. They probably have a good they can actually see in there, but oh no, lady. Oh, he get the kick on a Fausto. Just run away with that Scream of Pain as a Sonic Wave ready to need be. Also to activate. Maledict's up on a tank game. He's going to sit in the Sandstorm and pretty fun. And meanwhile, OD, he's farming elsewhere.
So
kind of trying to
they're communicating the chat to split up farm, so CPY needs to know what they're doing. Huh?
Got to ping that area, you know, it's
draw on the map.
You said
farm.
It's a universal language that Dota is.
It actually is.
How about OD? Speaking of CT1 though, he went the hand of Midas. I think that's understandable, right? I mean, a tough start, want to recover. He has a 4 staff now, so still needs a little bit though before he's going to be truly impactful, right?
Yeah, you still feel the presence of the OD. He needs 10 more minutes to actually do something. I mean, he can change the game with 2 saves, one Force Staff, one Astral, maybe even one more.
Yeah, so he decides to open right there. BKB from Somnus up to the side. Meanwhile, finds Puppey. Then you get 1 kill on the side of the Radiant. The stun lockdown. Look at that cast.
Oh, that's the fine after.
See, over there using the Requiem. I'm looking over here, though. Meanwhile, Ame trying to finish off Queen of Pain. Not enough damage, though. So the Requiem went off. Meanwhile, ZTY will fall. And the get back call again from Pain. 2-0 so far for LGD. So that was a very split fight right there. And I think that was the issue for Secret, no doubt.
Hard to take a fight. I mean, you just say that more of a fear for Ravage than actually Ravage is doing.
The fear of the black hole.
Yeah, the same effect.
At all the he's in trouble. I don't know if they can really do much to get away. This is Phantomlance with the defusal now. Finishing all that mana until the gone. The damage up and now Summonus the race as soon as he lands, he goes down 50 seconds. He's dead. He does have buyback, but Tiny obviously would rather not have the buyback here. I mean, do you give up top for X? Maybe you mean saving buyback or you fight this?
Not sure. The buyback, they want to take the fight now for this time. But oh, big FB.
That's an epicenter and Rabbit on top of that. Fox is in trouble. He goes down actually. He has a buyback. 60 seconds he's dead for. So now, unless you double buyback, you pretty much lose.
It's not a double buyback and you get some of the kills. But they don't have a classic initiator. They have an ex-assassin, but do they have a sentry? Yes, they do. Not that big, you know, actually on the bottom of the tier 3. It's gonna continue.
Why not?
For 5 seconds, been a pain response.
Yeah, it's I mean, Tiny's up in a couple, so that could be it. Tiny getting up. Maybe the back gonna quit paying because losing 1 max okay. Losing 2 though, yeah, here we go. Buff is like, all right, we gotta stop them right here, right? But yeah, Outsider's gonna die right off the bat. No, he's dead for 50. The backland's bottom jumping in. Wave does a couple. Rubik man fall to that, but Odin lays down Hammer. A couple of kills coming from Odin the supporting cast 8. He's just dealing with the illusions. As the rest are gonna run away on the side of LGD. So you see numbers wise again, really 2 for 2, and a buyback of Queen of Pain. So if you're LGD, you're definitely happy with the outcome there.
Yeah, but only 2 supports for the 2 supports because they managed to take that tier 3 tower. Still have Aegis on Phantom Lancer. They can just shrine up. Is shrine ready? No, they can just heal up and re-go once the supports are out.
Oh, do you like the choice of going Blink, by the way, as far as his comeback here, or does he need something else?
I don't know, maybe if they want to lock down Tide Hunter, if they manage to farm for a couple of more minutes, maybe 10 per minute, so we can actually farm a Hex, because it's not available. Kraken Shell can't get you out of it.
Yeah.
But if Rubik steals Astral, you can just save pretty much whenever they go in someone. A lot of packet loss. Yeah, we felt that lag actually.
Yeah.
A little bit, so.
We were feeling it here, which, you know, ultimately is kind of interesting because actually we're